What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Thompson Twins, and we're going back to their 1987 album, Close to the Bone. Once again, big shout out to Philip. And the next tune is Stillwaters, which sounds like an old jazz song or a tune from a singer-songwriter in like a folk country sort of vein. But Stillwaters refers to placid waters, waters which do not have waves or indeed are not choppy or violent at all. I suppose there's a visual or even conceptual metaphor opportunity there, that something that is tranquil and is not upending or disorienting. Either way, I wonder what will be at play. It is technically a single word title, even though it sounds like two words. So here we go. This is Thompson Twins. The track is Stillwaters, and it's from their 1987 album, Close to the Bone. Metaphorical expressions. I love it. Number one, the Sonics had a very soul-funk atmosphere to them. His vocals had that, but also a heavy blues feel, that raspy, the world's turned against me type of sound to it. It's interesting though, like as the song went along, I was hearing a number of really cool percussive rolls and again, very expressive percussion, but it didn't sound like a lot of the typical Thompson Twins percussion in that regard. I think my roommate's making something in the kitchen, so you can probably hear that. Don't worry, there's not construction work going on. Nevertheless, yeah, it had a very soul funk atmosphere, like, you know, brass hits and those keys, and ultimately there was like there were some sort of, you know, like castanet or something to that effect that gave it like a slight Latin flavor in a couple moments. But I really did like the blend of the material, or the sonic elements. Lyrically, I don't know. What was the main phrase? It Stillwaters run deep. Is that what it was? And if that's the case, okay, maybe the idea that things are tranquil on the surface, but there's a lot going on underneath, and, you know, it may not be as simple. There may be more energy or things, you know, knocking you off balance below. But yeah, if it's not that, I'm not quite sure, because I caught tidbits, but obviously that was the main refrain that seemed to go around again and again. There was one other line that stuck out to me that I really wanted to talk about, and in the moment I'm forgetting what that was. Perhaps it'll come back. But yeah, again, a cool tune. Again, like, I hear a number of tracks, it feels like, from different deep dives. When you get to like 84 through 87, 88 or so, that they have that sort of pop funk flavor. It does seem like, you know, soul, funk, and blues influences were finding their way, you know, whether you're talking Eurythmics or Duran and so on. It just seems like the mid-80s, there was an increasing desire to sort of incorporate those kind of elements into tunes, and it feels like this is perhaps an example of that. So again, shout out to Philip for sharing the Thompson Twins, and oh, so much else. Shout out to Luca for giving us her opinion, which is basically she enjoyed it, but she's going to stay considerate for the time being. Nevertheless, do let me know what you think, and I will see you next time. Peace.